So have you ever been to a theater or a movie or something and the people around you are just hacking? They have colds or they sneeze or whatever. And I mean, it happens. And it does happen. And I feel like I worry about myself coughing and sneezing. I don't really notice when others are doing it unless it's consistent and right next to me. And I give the stink eye.
Like, oh, she's got a stink eye.
I do.
All right.
What do you think?
Here's the thing. What? Doesn't matter what I think. It matters what the writer for the Telegraph in the UK has said.
No, it does matter.
Enough. I think that life happens. And oftentimes, if you're sick, no, don't go anywhere. Don't infect anybody. That is what I call selfishness. Yeah, you know, don't infect anybody else. But sometimes somebody will walk by me and I'll get a smell of their perfume or something and I'll start to sneeze.
See?
Now that I didn't cause, so don't give you the snake eye for something you didn't cause. So, and if you've had a cold, this happened to me actually in church. I was down at Wilkerson's church down in Miami.
And what happened?
And I had a cold the week before, but I felt so much better. All of a sudden, you get the tickle. I was fine, like for hours, and then all of a sudden...
And then you couldn't stop. And then you need a cough drop.
Thank goodness it happened at church because there were people giving me... I had more stuff immediately because they care about people, But if you're in the theater and they paid a lot of money to see a play, they don't like you.
Here's the point. Here's the whole point. So this writer for the Telegraph went to a show and was so upset that so many people were coughing. So here's what she had to say. She said... Not that this human volcano of phlegm was alone, far from it. He had comrades in the fourth row, behind and directly to my right. It was a coughing conspiracy from start to finish.
Yeah. And she says that they need to start making announcements, like, please, could the audience stifle any coughs?
The woman sounds like a
curmudgeon. Stifle this. Life happens. Yeah. People cough. People sneeze. Yeah. Nobody wants to upset that,
But I think you can see when there is an actor or an actress on stage and there's right when it's like a critical line and someone gives a big cough or sneeze.
The worst is when you're in the middle of a line.
And then you get distracted.
If you can't get out, and then people are upset with you because you're not only coughing and sneezing and hacking, you're trying to get through, you're stumbling all over them, and now they've really missed me. You don't know what to do.
Let me tell you, when you get a tickle in your throat and you can't find a cough drop, it's the worst
Well, that's the other sound they hate in theaters. When you go to, please.
Everyone stop whining. Here, we have a way to help you if you sneeze a lot or if your kids do. And you know how they've been teaching people to sneeze into their elbow? You're supposed to achoo. Well, this is called a sneeve. It's a sneeze guard. It must be for children. Is it? It's for kids. Well, anyway, you put it up on your arm.
I get that, Joanne.
Okay, so you put it on, and this is supposed to be so your kid walks around with this sneeve on all day, and
I never sneeze
and sneezing into this blue thing,
which must be really attractive at the end of the day.
And then you just wipe your nose on it, and then you take it off and you throw it away. They're $10 for a pack of 7.
I think it's a good idea,
I think it's terrible. Picture what the kids in school are going to be doing. It's going to be a thing. Can you picture it? You want me to touch you with your
Were you a mean girl?
No, I was on the receiving end of mean girls.